Yo, what's up guys? It's me, EXPlayGT or Samir, and today I'll be going over OAC and how it basically functions and works. So, what is OAC? OAC is a course that sergeant majors could enlist in to become an officer. So let's just click on this information tab on the top right corner. Here, become an officer. So what is an officer? Let me go over what are enlisted ranks so far, quickly. So the enlisted ranks are private, so PVT to sergeant major, SGM. And if you want to rank up after sergeant major, you need to enlist in OAC. An officer is any rank above sergeant major, so from like warrant officer to colonel, so COL, right? Let's bring up become an officer again. So in order to become an officer, you must do the following: become a sergeant major, be a member of our communication server, which is the main USAF Discord server. If you're not in there, I don't know what you're doing, because you have to join that. Because like, if you want a career in USAF, it's mandatory you join the Discord server, the main Discord server, which I'll link down below. 50% of everything you'll be doing for your divisions is probably going to be in your Discord server as well. So that is why it's very important to be in there. If you plan on joining a division, you cannot join a division without joining a Discord server. So yeah. Apply for our Officers Ascension program, which is the course. Members who complete their quotas and show dedication will climb the ranks and become great leaders in our community. So that was a brief explanation on how to become an officer and what an officer is. Now let's go into how to find the OAC app. So let me pull up Discord real quick. Alright, here we are in the main USAF Discord. We'll be looking at the global announcements channel, which is where the OAC apps are always announced when they are open. So we're going to scroll up, and here we go. OAC apps are open by Casey. You must be a sergeant major to complete this application and try to do it to the best of your abilities. Do not DM anyone about this application but you may DM any questions about it to any of the listed below, and these are basically the guys who run OAC. Application will close on June 5th at 12 p.m. Eastern on the dot. So yeah, the application is basically gonna end in like a week and a half or whatever. OAC apps usually open every 2 months, so I recommend if you're a sergeant major or if you are anything below that, go grind the trainings and try to reach sergeant major so you could apply for OAC. Anyways, we're gonna click on the OAC form, and here we are, the OAC entry application. So here, so quickly you're gonna write your username, blah blah blah. Right? I'm not gonna send this though, but yeah, you're gonna write your Discord tag, whatever number you have. Next. Alright, here we are. Please make sure to read each question carefully. When you're asked to write 1 to 2 paragraphs, that means 6 to 8 sentences, not 1 to 2. Also notice that not all questions in this category are required. So obviously you want to answer all the questions if you want to get into OAC. 1 to 2 sentences. If you're writing 1 to 2, you're definitely not gonna pass. I'm just telling you that right now. And also for your 6 to 8 sentences, make sure you are very detailed. But yeah, for questions like what does OAC stand for, obviously a lot of you are new and you probably don't even know what it stands for, even though there are like numerous hints throughout all the trainings you've been to. Anyways, for stuff like that, let's go to the USAF group right here. Like, you can click right here and find your groups. Let's go to affiliates, and this is where all the branches are connected to. Anyways, gonna click on affiliates again. And for acronyms such as OAC, let's look at USME, right? What does USME stand for? You want to try to find their Roblox group, and it says United States Military Education. Obviously the acronym is broken down, and there we go, we know what USME stands for. For OAC, you want to do the same thing. There's a group for OAC. It's your job to do some research and find out what it stands for. Other questions like list the VCOMs of USAF. This is extremely easy. Alright, if you're failing this, you clearly aren't ready for OAC. For stuff like that, look, when you look at the group, right, there's a area over here we could check the ranks of certain people. Let's look at the commanding officer of USME. Let's say you don't know him. All you have to do is find the group, click here, click on commanding officer, and now we know who it is. It's Jackins. You want to do the same thing for the USAF group, and you can find the VCOMs easily. Just scroll down. I'm not gonna do that, but yeah. Anyways, now that we're done with that, let's talk about how OAC works. So here we are in my Discord. Let me find the OAC Discord server. But here we are. OAC has 6 phases: P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, and P6. Each phase correlates to a officer rank. So P1 would be for warrant officers, and P2 would be for second lieutenant, and so on up to colonel. to rank up in OAC, there's a set of requirements which I won't like really click on because a lot of you are probably going to be sergeant majors or enlisted. Anyways, what I will say is the requirements are fairly easy. All you have to do is attend classes and host events depending on your phase. And once you finish all the requirements, you will be asked to fill out the final exam for your phase. And boom, you're done with that phase and you rank up to the next phase and rank. I hope this video was very informative and helpful. If it was, go hit that like button, subscribe, share this video with people that are confused about OAC, because I know a lot of you are probably new to USAF, and especially since it's the summer, we're gonna have a huge increase in member count. Stay safe.